All right, guided notes for solving missing sides. And in this situation here, and you can have this paper here to follow along, we're given an angle of 35 degrees and a side of 20, and we're asked to find that other side here. Now, the key is that this is a right triangle. And we could use trigonometry. So on my first step here on the paper, I label the sides. So this x side is opposite the 35 degrees, and this side that's given to us is the adjacent side, and opposite the right angle is the hypotenuse. So if we identify the sides, we are given the adjacent side, we need to find the opposite side, and so if we have adjacent and opposite, that is the tangent. So the ratio we could use is the tangent. And so we would fill in our equation. The tangent of 35 degrees is the opposite over adjacent, which is x over 20. From here, x and 20. And when the x is in the numerator, we would multiply to solve. And so that is simply 20 times the tangent of 35. So if I were to put this into Desmos, I would get this. I would type in, can I make this bigger? Nope, I can't make it bigger. So, yep, I can. So 20 times the tangent of 35, and Desmos says it's 14.0, and that's it. That's so 14.0 is equal to x, or actually I should say is about approximately x. Okay, the next one, variable in the denominator. So here, if we label 52 degrees, this is the opposite side, this is the HYP for hypotenuse, and this is ADJ, the adjacent side. So what do we have? We have the opposite side. And we need the hypotenuse. So opposite and hypotenuse, that is the sine. So that means we would use the sine of 52 degrees is 14 over x. Now what I usually do is I just switch the position of these two. So we have x is equal to 14 divided by the sine of 52 degrees. You got to make sure you're in degree mode, by the way, and here's a way to check. But anyway, in this case, here when the x is in the denominator, we divide to solve. And dividing mean it would be 14 divided by the sine of 52, and x is about, so let me put that here, that is 14 divided by the sine of, I think I said 52? Yeah, 52. So in parentheses, 52. And it is 17.8. So that's about 17.8. You got to round to the nearest tenth. And so that's it, right? All of these questions that you'll be doing, it's either the x is in the numerator or the x is in the denominator, and you solve. And don't forget, we should label opposite, adjacent, hypotenuse so we know what's what. We choose our ratio, and then we solve. So there's your process. Now as we look at the back side, we have another one here. Let's see, if I'm given the, this is adjacent, ADJ. This is the opposite side because this is the reference side, right? So that's adjacent next to the 42, opposite the 42, and this is the hypotenuse because it's opposite the right angle. So I was given the adjacent side, ADJACENT side, and I'm looking for the hypotenuse. So if I look at this, I'm given the adjacent side, I'm looking for the hypotenuse, that means it's going to be cosine. And you know, it would be good to practice doing this. So the cosine of 42 degrees, I'll put that in parentheses, is equal to the adjacent side, which is 10, right? Because SOHCAHTOA, SOHCAHTOA, cosine is adjacent over hypotenuse, so that's 10 over the hypotenuse, which is x. And we have the variable in the denominator, and if we go back here, variables in the denominator, that means we're going to be solving. We have to switch the position of variables in the denominator, we divide to solve, so we have to switch these and divide. So we switch these two. That means x is equal to 10 over the cosine of 42 degrees. And, oh, I'm going to say that's about. And so on my Desmos calculator, it is 10. So 10 divided by the cosine of 42 degrees, making sure I'm in degree mode, so that's about 13.5 rounded. 13.5. And that is it.